Hey, what's up? Welcome back to South 10 Beer Reviews. I am Tyler. Thank you so much for stopping by. Tonight we've got a beer from Froth Brewing Company out of Buffalo, New York. Before we get into it, just wanted to encourage you to hit that subscribe button at the end of the video if you like what you see. So, yeah, this beer is from Froth, and this was sent to me by my good buddy, fellow beer tuber, Joe from the Beer PaTroll. If you don't know who Joe is at this point, do yourself a favor, go visit his channel, the Beer PaTroll, and Joe is awesome, great guy, reviews a lot of great beer, and he's really knowledgeable at it, even though he would probably argue with me for saying that. But anyway, this is going to be their Frothsty POLI, I guess. POLI? Frothsty POLI. Dessert sour ale, raspberry and chocolate ice cream. So this comes in at 6% alcohol by volume. I don't see a date on this, even though I know he actually sent me a list of all the dates. But anyway, not super worried about it. This one contains lactose as well, it says. So, yeah. Oh, check out the label, though. Killer label. Ice cream cone with the chocolate and the, I guess, raspberry on top. Freaking looks awesome. Anyway, let's go ahead and crack this open. I have no idea what to expect, even though I'm expecting, you know, the crazy, like, over-the-top, heavily fruited type deal. So let's go ahead and get it in our hot butcher glass. Oh, yeah. Wow. This is ridiculous. What even is this? What the kind of consistency is this? Holy cow. All right. Wow. That was insanely thick coming out. Like, it was borderline chunky. Not quite, but anyway, there it is in the glass. It's kind of slowly generating a head, if that's what you want to call it. But the beer comes in just a really dirty looking, it's like an off pink, I guess you could say. Very murky, like dirty murk. I don't even know if you want to call that a head, but really rocky head there. I guess I will call it a head. I can see a little bit of carbonation flowing up, but this thing is just completely opaque. I literally cannot see a single thing through this. And this thing looks ridiculous. All right, let's go ahead and shove our nose on it. Oh yeah, just a freaking boatload of raspberry. With a little bit of like a chocolate underneath. Like milk chocolate. There's a slight tartness to it. A little bit of like an acidity. Kind of has that familiar kettle sour type of note that you're familiar with if you drink kettle sours, fruited sours. But other than that, it's just raspberry and chocolate. I mean, there's not a whole lot going on to be able to really describe it. It smells like raspberry and chocolate, so let's go ahead and get into it. Cheers. Wow. Man, that is tasty. So much raspberry. It's got like a moderate tartness to it. Like, it's not sour. It's just leaning more towards that tart level. Bunch of raspberry, though. Like, that's pretty much all I'm getting. There's a slight hint of chocolate to it, but just this thing is just basically all raspberry. The mouthfeel, completely full-bodied. I mean, borderline chewy. Like, it's, if you've watched me review heavily fruited sours before, I always refer to them as like a smoothie that you've like left out for like a couple hours and it's still cold, but it's got that really like watered down smoothie consistency where it's just like really thick, but it's not in its original state anymore, I guess you could say. It is leaving some sediment or some puree, I guess I could say, on the glass there. Yeah, this is What's the alcohol in this? 6%. Yeah, you don't get that at all. A lot of times these are even lower alcohol. So, when I do a review on these, a lot of times I'm worried that it's going to come across like I don't like it or something because I don't have enough to say. But it's really because it's very straightforward on the can. I mean, it's raspberry chocolate ice cream. You know, the chocolate ice cream part, I could see what they're talking about. I can get on board with that. The consistency of that is also, or the consistency of this is also reminding me of like melted ice cream. So it's got like a melted ice cream esque type of, mouthfeel type of consistency to it. And on top of that, it's got a little bit of milk chocolate flavor underneath. Very minimal, but it's just explosive on the raspberry, on that tart raspberry. But it is very dessert-like. Fantastic. I mean, absolutely fantastic. It's just insanely, insanely tasty. I mean, if you gave this to somebody and they said it's not beer, I mean, I couldn't argue with them on the taste alone. You know, I'm assuming this has malt, yeast, maybe a tiny bit of hops, and then, malt, yeast, hops, and water. They just added a just ginormous amount of other things like fruit puree and whatever they did with the chocolate. So this thing's fantastic. I'm going to rate this a 4.4. I think it's absolutely killer. I mean, if I lived near Froth, I would buy their beers on a regular basis. So, Joe, thank you so much for sending this my way. Absolutely delicious. There's nothing I would change about this. It's just killer. I can't wait to let my wife try it because I know she's going to like it too. Well, I don't know. Sometimes the heavily fruited stuff, she can't get on board with the body of the beer, but kind of hoping that she'll like this one because I just think it's fantastic. So it's just so fun to try these type of beers because you just don't see them a lot down here where I am in the South. So just really killer stuff. So thank you again, Joe. There will be a link in the description below for Joe's channel. Also at the end of the video, if you keep watch the end of it, there will be a link to his channel there. So make sure to keep an eye out for more videos from Joe. I've got a few more beers, or keep an eye out for more videos from the Joe beer mail package. So you can go back and watch the unboxing if you want to see what's in that. And that'll be under my unboxing playlist. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, a comment, let me know what you think. And if you like what I'm doing, hit that subscribe button. We would definitely appreciate it. And we will see you in the next video. Cheers.